Though we could bring forward many other prophecies, we forbear, judging these sufficient for the persuasion of those who have ears to hear and understand, and considering also that those persons are able to see that we do not make mere assertions without being able to produce proof, like those fables that are told of the so-called sons of Jupiter. For with what reason should we believe of a crucified man that he is the firstborn of the unbegotten God, and himself will pass judgment on the whole human race, unless we had found testimonies concerning him published before he came and was born as man, and unless we saw that things had happened accordingly, the devastation of the land of the Jews, and men of every race persuaded by his teaching through the apostles, and rejecting their old habits, in which being deceived, they had had their conversation. Yea, seeing ourselves too, and knowing that the Christians from among the Gentiles are both more numerous and more true than those from among the Jews and Samaritans. For all the other human races are called Gentiles by the spirit of prophecy, but the Jewish and Samaritan races are called the tribe of Israel and the house of Jacob. And the prophecy in which it was predicted that there should be more believers from the Gentiles than from the Jews and Samaritans, we will produce. It ran thus: Rejoice, O barren, thou that dost not bear. Break forth and shout, thou that dost not travail. Because many more are the children of the desolate than of her that hath an husband. For all the Gentiles were desolate of the true God, serving the works of their hands. But the Jews and Samaritans, having the word of God delivered to them by the prophets, and always expecting the Christ, did not recognize him when he came, except some few, of whom the spirit of prophecy by Isaiah had predicted that they should be saved. He spoke as from their person. Except the Lord had left us a seed, we should have been as Sodom and Gomorrah. For Sodom and Gomorrah are related by Moses to have been cities of ungodly men, which God burned with fire and brimstone, and overthrew, no one of their inhabitants being saved except a certain stranger, a Chaldean by birth, whose name was Lot, with whom also his daughters were rescued. And those who care may yet see their whole country desolate and burned, and remaining barren. And to show how those from among the Gentiles were foretold as more true and more believing, we will cite what was said by Isaiah the prophet. For he spoke as follows: Israel is uncircumcised in heart, but the Gentiles are uncircumcised in the flesh. So many things, therefore, as these, when they are seen with the eye, are enough to produce conviction and belief in those who embrace the truth, and are not bigoted in their opinions, nor are governed by their passions.